Lesson 17 is about divisibility tests. Our goal is going to be to determine if numbers are divisible by 2, 3, 5, 9, and 10. These divisibility rules you're going to learn are going to be very handy when it comes to lesson 18, when you're going to be finding greatest common factor and least common multiple. Now this first page here that has the Olympic rings on it, we're going to skip momentarily and we're going to go to the next page. We're going to write down some of these divisibility rules and then I'm going to have you guys apply them. First of all, the divisibility rule for 2. We know that a number can be divided by 2 if it ends with a 2, 4, 6, 8, or a 0. Any even number is divisible by 2. To be an even number, it has to end with a 2, a 4, a 6, 8, or a 0. So a number like 86, it ends with a 6, it can be divided by 2. 102 ends with a 2, therefore it can be divided by 2. However, 105 does not end with a 2, 4, 6, 8, or a 0, therefore it cannot be divided by 2. We're going to skip the divisibility rule for 4. Find that it's not an easy rule to remember, plus it's not as helpful as the other rules. So we're going to go on to the divisibility rule for 5. A number can be divided by 5 if it ends in a 0 or a 5. So for example, the number 50 ends with a 0. 50 can be divided by 5. 100 ends in a 0. It can be divided by 5. 215 ends in a 5. It can be divided by 5. We're going to skip the divisibility rule for 8. It also is a difficult rule and it's not very helpful. We're going to go to the divisibility rule for 10. A number is divisible by 10 if it ends with a 0. 20 can be divided by 10. 80 can be divided by 10. 130 can be divided by 10. All those numbers end with a 0. So what I would like you guys to do after you finish listening to this video is to place the following numbers up here in the correct rings. Now they may go in more than one ring. They might go in all the rings. They might not go in any ring. You can skip 8 and 4. We're only going to focus on the rules for 2, 5, and 10.